Johnson for Altidore. Good work by the strong Altidore! Oh my goodness!
An all-important Eastern Conference clash as the Reds head out to take on the Philadelphia Union.
This game to me is one of those defining moments in a season.
I remember going into the game against Philadelphia in late August as a very important game.
Can you believe this? For all the success that Toronto FC has had at home, their last road win, April 23rd.
It's time to change that mentality, just picking up draws on the road and turn that into wins.
That 4-game homestand leading up to the Philly game was an important one for us. Teams were fearful of us going into BMO Field. That gave us confidence to again also go on the road and find results against good teams in tough environments as well.
The injury bug has hit Toronto FC, most prominently Jozy Altidore, who's suffering from a hamstring injury. He'll be sidelined 6 to 8 weeks.
I hadn't made it through a season in a long time without getting injured, so it was tough. Mentally, you start to doubt yourself a little bit. You start to doubt what you're doing. You start playing at half speed, half tempo, because you're afraid of re-injuring yourself. It's not easy, but at the same time, you know, it makes you love that much more what you do and not take it for granted. I never forget, you know, when I was working to get back, you know, I did, you know, everything I could to make sure that, you know, I came back stronger than ever this time around.
Well, we talk about injured players coming back to fitness. Altidore is back, Michael Bradley is back.
About the strongest 11 you're going to see from Toronto here.
We went into the Philadelphia game worried about ourselves, worried about the way we were going to start the game.
Scoring the first goal has been so important for us, which we had talked about so much.
Delgado with a hard pass has found Giovinco, and Giovinco trying to get clear. Giovinco with a shot off the post and in! What skill from Giovinco, not just the shot, but the way he took that hard pass.
And just to start Toronto would like here.
When you're on the road and you get a goal in the first half and you're feeling good, you have to really concentrate and focus on not conceding quickly after, because then the momentum usually completely changes.
Puts it in there, header. Oh, nearly saved by Bono, but it's in, and it's 1-1. So Toronto's lead was short-lived, and we're back on level terms.
To give one up on a set piece, it left us a bad taste in our mouths.
And I think a lot of people would have pointed to maybe past TFC teams that would have been a dagger. Even though the game was still tied, they would have gone on to lose that game.
On the march here, Ilsinho plays it through. Out comes Bono to beat Sapong to it.
But that wasn't our mentality. We had, you know, too much of an edge to go into a shell and allowed the momentum to swing. We went right back, got a set piece of our own.
Here's Bradley.
And put it in the back of their net.
It's into the mixer. Oh, and what a finish by Drew Moore, and it's 2-1.
To see a fellow center back score is always fun, because the quality, obviously, of our attacking players will always be there. But for Drew to get that one, an important game for us, was really special.
For Drew Moore, his third goal of the season.
Very poor on behalf of the Union, who find themselves down a goal again.
And he's forcing his save there from Andre Blake.
We put a lot into the game, but at the end of the day, I think we showed that we were the better side that night.
Johnson for Altidore. Good work by the strong Altidore. Oh my goodness! There's the value of a bull like Jozy Altidore.
Jozy with the bull in the china shop routine, just destroying Ken Tribbett. It was a destruction.
He used all of his strength, all of his power. He used his upper body, he used his lower body.
Jozy is one of the most physically dominant players in our league.
It was just one of the most powerful goals that I've been on the field and witnessed.
I understand that, the beast type of analogy or whatever, but I also think it was delicate. It was agile. It was beautiful.
And the finish with the outside of his foot, while holding 2 or 3 defenders off of him.
He was able to outcompete more than one player.
As much as it was a beast of a move, I don't know too many handsome beasts, so I got to be called the handsome beast. That's what you're going to call me.
That's a sensational goal from Jozy Altidore, who's booed here by this Union crowd.
What's that? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay. I can't hear you no more.
Jozy did exactly what he felt he needed to, which was, you know, what are you saying now? What do you have for me now? I just absolutely beasted your back line.
Beasts aren't necessarily pretty creatures, so, you know, I can't be a full-on beast because I'm handsome. I do handsome things on the field, so I got to be a handsome beast.
And we have the final whistle. It's a big victory for Toronto FC, their first away victory since April 23rd. This is a statement game.
Philadelphia was a team that we felt we were better than. We felt we could go into their place and win.
That game to me was one of those where you circle on your calendar and see how far this team has come, and to me, I think that first half was some of the best soccer we've seen from TFC all season.
There's no better team in MLS right now than Toronto FC, and we've never been able to say that before.
That mentality to say, okay, we let our concentration, let our guard down, now how can we get this back? I think that response was one that was so important for us in that day and important for us as the year progressed on.
We are who we are, and we feel that we're one of the better teams this league has seen the last few years, and that's always our mindset regardless of who we're playing.